What the fuck did moths do before lights? Well, moths were actually the dominant predator before Thomas Edison created the light bulb as a defense against moths. Moths need complete darkness to grow to their human-eating size. The history books won't tell you this, because the government wants us to believe we're untouchable. Is this what this subreddit's gonna be? Because I'm scared for what the next posts are gonna be. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to r/suspiciously-specific, when there's just a bit too much detail. Before this video starts, I just want to say I'm going to be posting on my Instagram more, so if you want to go follow me there, it's @FakeJakeG for now. I'm going to try get the other @, but for now, it's @FakeJakeG, so thank you, that would be epic. When a woman gets a vibrator, it's seen as a bit of naughty fun. But when a guy orders a 240-volt Fuckmaster Pro 5000 blow-up latex doll with 6-speed pulsating pussy, electrolyzed anus with non-drip semen collecting tray, together with optional built-in realistic orgasm scream 7.1 sound system, he's called a pervert. That's sexism if I've ever seen it. What's the worst that could happen to me if I took a watermelon to a bowling alley and rolled it down one of the lanes? Well, it could fuck up the machinery and you could be arrested for destroying property. Or, I guess the absolute worst thing, you could throw the watermelon and accidentally hit a child in the head. They fall down and crack their skull open, dying in agony. You are arrested for murder and go to jail for life with no chance of parole. It also turns out that that child was destined to grow up to bring world peace, and without them, 30 years from now, nuclear war breaks out and the human race is extinguished, leaving the Earth as an irradiated and unlivable hellscape. It's like he's speaking from experience. Bitches beat you in Monopoly by $1, yet want you to let them sleep over when their house burns down. Like, bitch, just stay at one of those hotels on Boardwalk since you own all the property. To be fair, losing by $1 in Monopoly is enough to make me this petty. I am gay, straight, bisexual, asexual, pissed off by people who tell me to stop bouncing my leg because it's annoying. Shut the fuck up, Brandon. I'm sorry you don't have ADHD. What do you want me to do? Stop tapping and explode? I think most of us have been on either side of this. Like, sometimes I'll bounce my leg and I don't think I've got ADHD. And then sometimes I'll see someone else doing it and I'm like, I'm just trying to write here. Can you stop shaking the table, please? If I drop my hammer on a job site and it falls 30 feet onto someone's head, is that involuntary manslaughter, or would OSHA step in and protect me because he didn't wear a hard hat? I can't tell if this guy's actually done it already and he's trying to be like, yeah, is it okay? Or he's planning on doing it and trying to get away with it. Either way, I'm kinda scared. The scariest sound is coming home from work, taking off your shoes, popping a beer, sitting down, and suddenly hearing, I think the air filter needs to be replaced and the trash needs to go out tonight. Can we have dinner at my mother's house? The fan blades need to be vacuumed, but I don't know how you can do it. Please, we need to sell the house because we need one more room, even though you're waking up alone in your own room for the last 10 years and praying for the sweet release of death, and the kids were supposed to do the chores, but they didn't because they're at my mum's house, so I guess you'll have to pick up the slack. Makes my fucking skin crawl every time I hear those sounds in nature. You okay, bro? When the 27 guys are done nutting on you, and you hear one of them say, damn, hoes these days have no self-respect. Like he didn't just nut down your throat 3 times with 26 other guys. This seems very specific. Very specific. Jeez, Patrick here, freak, innit? If you put a bee in the freezer, it will get cold and fall asleep. After it's asleep, put it in your mouth, but don't eat it. Just let it sit there. It will get warm and wake up. Now you have a bee in your mouth. Why the fuck would I do that? If that's what you want, then sure, go for it. Hi there. Do you know me? I think you're the father of one of my kids. Are you the stripper from the bachelor party that I made love to on the pool table with all of my buddies watching while your partner whipped my butt with wet celery? No, I'm your son's teacher. Oh, yeah, easy mix-up, my bad. The idea that the ideal beach body just means being thin or buff is so unimaginative. Surely the ideal beach body would have a powerful lobster claw, arm flaps to act as a windbreak, and a sand-repellent anus. Before you commit to dating someone, make sure they don't have prior commitments that will interfere with your fun, like a jogging routine, a strange way of eating, or somebody else they're already fucking. The guy's got a point. I really hate it when somebody I'm interested in has a jogging routine. Ugh. Shouting, "I'll get it," when the doorbell rings with a takeaway, so the delivery man thinks there's at least one other person in the house. Actually, a good security tactic. If he's a fake delivery person, like maybe he murdered the delivery guy and took his clothes, now you've got him thinking he's outnumbered by an unknown amount. He'll think twice about murdering you with the screwdriver in his pocket. He's got a point. Okay, new rule. If you regularly consume the blood and flesh of a demigod in a room full of chanting elders, you're not allowed to call other religions primitive and evil. This is oddly specific and leaves some very interesting questions unanswered. Catholicism sure does sound weird when you put it that way. Wow, I'm not religious, but being Catholic sounds hardcore. After eating 37 olives straight out of a jar while standing in front of a refrigerator at 1:34 AM. 2:12, going back for more olive. This is so easy to relate to. Me, recent music from the 2000s that remind me of my childhood, a simpler time I feel like I didn't enjoy enough and desperately want to go back to. I wish this wasn't me, but it is. But we've all got to grow up sometime. Some of you never got your lips stuck in a gate 10 days after you turned 8, and your friends all laughed and you just stood there until the fire department came and broke the lock with a crowbar, and you had to spend the next 6 weeks in lip rehab with this kid named Oscar, who got stung by a bee right on the lip. And you couldn't even talk to each other until the 5th week because both of your lips were so swollen, and when he did start speaking, he just spoke Polish and you only knew like 3 words in Polish, except now you know 4 because Oscar taught you the word for lip, usta, and it shows. I kinda want to talk to Oscar now and learn some more Polish. Self-care is slathering yourself in baby oil and sliding down the 7th lane in your local bowling alley so the mechanical pin settler will pick you up and take you to the forbidden place behind the bowling lanes, where you can meet God, but only on Tuesdays. I'm kinda curious to know what's behind all the bowling alleys now, cause I've never thought about that. You know how when you're a fast walker and the guy ahead of you is fast too, but only 90% as fast as you, so you must pass him, but to pass him, you have to walk comically faster than your normal speed, or else you'll be in his personal space too long as you pass? Yeah, that's annoying. I don't even think this is suspiciously specific, that is everyone. I have done this so many times and yeah, Army wives be like, "Babe, I know you were forced by the Taliban to murder your best friend on camera to come back here alive just to see me, but please understand, I had sex with 10 different guys because I was like, so lonely." SpongeBob has potential for everything. 12-year-old me creating the perfect family in The Sims while my parents argue in the living room. When your aunt that's a doctor on your mama side come to the hood and see the weed man trying to holler at her from the 3rd floor. Memes are now meant to reach an audience of 3 people max. Maybe he's just an avid gardener, that's why they call him Weed Man. Commit brutal war crimes. Attack the USA. Get fucking nuked. Get fucking nuked twice. Make hentai and make it real weird, and give girls dicks, and make them look young, and add tentacles. Welcome to Japan. Hey everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the episode of r/suspiciously specific, which I can barely pronounce. But yeah, if you want to go follow me on Instagram, it's @FakeJakeG, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see other videos like it, then click on screen right now, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.